this sound from the mountains could be the warning of a disaster. If you're drawn to raw, breathtaking, and sometimes chilling moments from the power of nature. Caught on camera, a terrifying tornado barrels straight through a town, shredding everything in its path. Nature at full force, and there's no stopping it. What starts as a quiet afternoon turns into a scene straight out of a disaster movie. This massive twister left no warning, no mercy. Within seconds, it's chaos. In the blink of an eye, the sky turned black, and a tornado tore across the highway. Cars stopped, hearts raced, cameras rolled. Sky looks like this. You run. A devastating tornado slams into the suburbs, and someone was there to capture every terrifying second. You can hear the roar before you see it. A monster twister touches down just outside town. miles per hour. On April 3rd, 2025, a highly dangerous tornado struck Nashville, Tennessee, with wind speeds exceeding 90 miles per hour. This video captures the terrifying moments as the storm rages, destroying everything in its path. Terrifying aftermath of a 90-plus mile per hour tornado in Nashville on April 3rd, 2025. This video captures the devastating scene left behind by the powerful tornado. Houses with roofs torn off, some completely collapsed. Vehicles flipped over and shattered across the streets. Trees and power poles snapped, blocking roads and pathways. Panic-stricken residents desperately seeking shelter. This is a chilling reminder of nature's destructive power. Share this to raise awareness and preparedness for natural disasters. A powerful and massive tornado looms in the distance over an open rural landscape. The dark funnel cloud extends from the stormy sky down to the ground, kicking up debris as it moves across the horizon. The sky is filled with ominous dark clouds, signaling the intensity of the storm. In the foreground, a white car is parked on a driveway near a quiet road, emphasizing the calm before the potential destruction. The surrounding fields and scattered trees stand in contrast to the approaching storm, creating a dramatic and suspenseful atmosphere. The image captures the raw power of nature, evoking a sense of both awe and fear.
Oh, look at the house. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'll have to take a breather. Oh, power blockers. There it goes. Oh, I just went out. Oh no. Oh my gosh. That's right there at the storage units. Oh no. So right there back seconds. Yeah. Let's go right for back seconds then. Oh my gosh. Oh, how much I feel over there.
A dramatic and intense scene of tornado destruction in Arkansas. A large section of a gas station canopy is violently ripped from its supports and thrown into the air by powerful winds. Below, a red pickup truck is parked dangerously close to the flying debris, while other vehicles remain in the background. The sky is dark and stormy, with heavy rain and turbulent weather adding to the chaos. The image captures the sheer force of the tornado's impact, showcasing debris, destruction, and an atmosphere of danger and shock. The overall mood is one of awe and fear as the unstoppable force of nature unfolds. massive tornado looms over a residential neighborhood in Arkansas on April 2nd, 2025. The dark funnel cloud stretches from the stormy sky down to the rooftops of houses, creating a terrifying and ominous scene. Thick debris and dust swirl in the air as the powerful winds approach, signaling impending destruction. The sky is filled with dark gray storm clouds, intensifying the dramatic and dangerous atmosphere. The image captures the sheer power of the tornado as it moves closer, with an overwhelming sense of urgency and fear gripping the scene. The houses in the foreground stand in stark contrast to the unstoppable force of nature, highlighting the vulnerability of human structures against extreme weather. A woman decided to bathe in a public fountain in New York, attracting the attention of those around her. She seemed to enjoy the moment in a relaxed and carefree manner, immersing herself in the cool water despite being in a public space. However, her actions were quickly noticed by the police. They approached her, asking her to leave the area, which led to a conversation or even a potential arrest. On a dramatic scene at a small airport near Dallas, Texas, where a private plane has run off the runway, crashed through a metal fence, and nearly collided with a cyclist. The moment is captured in a phone video from a young man on a bike, who was just feet away as the plane burst through the barrier. The aircraft then crashes into a moving car on a nearby street. Pieces of the fence and debris scatter across the road. Emergency responders and flashing lights arrive on scene, and one person is being taken to an ambulance. The background features a small runway, control tower, and a few hangars. The sky is clear, and the overall atmosphere is chaotic and intense, showing the shocking near miss and the aftermath of the crash. A dramatic moment captured on an outdoor tennis court in Indonesia during a storm. A woman stands in the middle of the wet court, visibly frightened, covering her face with both hands. The rain-soaked surface reflects the dark, cloudy sky. Nearby, a smoking object on the ground suggests a recent lightning strike. Tall palm trees in the background sway slightly in the stormy weather, adding to the intensity of the scene.